Hello, and a big welcome to all of you out there who are listening and watching this podcast. Today we have a very nice guest here, Christian Schöefeld. Welcome to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show or on the
And
podcast.
yeah, and I'm so happy you are here, and that is because that you are my sponsor right now, and I want to tell all of you out there that there will be some competition in the future, and you will have a chance to win these things that Christian is going to tell you about. So, what is it that you have?
Oh, yes. I was during the pandemic. Everyone knows the pandemic. I was working then in the school system for 10 years, and I was sick of it. And I was starting working with chemicals for all the factories in Sweden. And I was abroad doing a job, and there was a guy said, "Do you have something for mud fever?" And I said, what's that?" And then I had to learn about mud fever and horses. So we developed a chemical called MUGGFRI in Swedish. Uh, and it's like a cleaning foam that you put down at the hoof or where the mud fever area is. And you just put it on. You don't have to rinse. The less you rinse the horse leg, the better. Of course, it's really damp or moist and uh, lera in English. What's lera in English? Clay is a lot
Mud, yeah, I think.
of
Yeah.
mud. My English is okay. So if it's a lot of mud, you have to rinse. Otherwise, don't rinse and just put it on and leave it. So that works.
Yeah, and I know I was very excited when we were talking about this because in Sweden it is very, very common with mud fever. Here in Hungary it's a bit less, but you still have it, and you also have when it's raining so much on the skin on the horse, and this can also help for that.
Yeah, and we had some people in Denmark actually who tried it on rain bowels.
Yeah,
So all over the horse where there's mud, damp problems,
yeah.
this probably will work because this foam will create like a surface, like a band-aid. As long as the band-aid or the plaster is on, it will have a cleaning mechanism to
It,
it.
yeah,
So
it rinses the skin, so to speak.
yeah, and
Yeah.
some people has during the summer had the horses out in the fields, so they couldn't put this on every day as we are uh, telling people to do. They put it on every second or third day, and it still helped. It took a bit longer to do what it should supposed to do. So Mudfever from FHORZE Sweden will be uh, as a sponsorship to you, Anna, and your podcasts. So we hope that many of the listeners are doing the competition so we can send these to you and we can have some testimonials and pictures from all over Sweden and abroad.
Yeah, I find it very, very good because also it's a foam and you just put it on. I have been trying a lot of things during the years, and some is working and some is not. And sometimes the horse it is so bad that you can't do anything. And my veterinary he had all of these things I had tried and nothing had helped really good. So I'm really excited about this. And you also told me that you can put it on before they get the mud fever, so you prepare the horse.
Yeah, that's true. The meaning with the product is if you use this every third day or so, this will be like a preventive care. So you don't have the problem of mug or rust or rain bowels or so. So use this every day or every second or third day, and you will have a preventive care formula.
Yeah, and I know there's a lot of people also with these tinker horses. They have also a bit further up, not Mudfever, but all the legs, and there you have your chance to try this on. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. And there are a lot of products out there with a spray. So when you spray the surface, you don't come into the skin directly. So we had spray from the beginning
Yeah,
and test the spray and also the foam. And everyone said, keep the foam, get rid of the spray. Of course, the spray is good, but the foam is you just put it in your hand, put it into the skin, and that's it.
yeah.
So foam is here to stay, and we are so happy for everyone to be recognized the mud fever product from Force Sweden.
And there's no bad thing about it that they can get burned in the sunshine or something like that.
No, nothing like that. And we have actually people try this on the nose
Yes.
just because of the sun. They
Yeah.
say it helps, but we have no evidence about it. We have people try it for mosquitoes, and they say it helps, but we have no evidence. Uh,
Okay. But maybe you out there, when you try it, you will, yeah, get a, you can get a testimonial and you have tried it in different countries because I have noticed also there's a lot of things there's in Sweden that is not here in Hungary and the other way around. So it's just to test it in any way and see what we can get out of it. And how do they buy it if they don't get it sponsored from me? You send it out from Sweden if there's
yeah, at the
people
moment
in,
we have a few retailers here in
yeah.
Sweden. And we also have our own web shop where you can buy the product. But we're looking in every country in Europe at the moment to have retailers or partners. So if you are in the horse industry, maybe you're hovslagare in English. Do you know that?
Farrier.
Yeah, if you're a
Yeah.
farrier, we're looking for every farrier around Europe too, so they can be a retailer of the product. So just look in the comments and below or in the text. I will put our details, mail, and so on if you're interested to be a retailer of the product.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about it, just ask me or Christian, and we will uh, tell you about whatever you have for questions. And uh, I'm sure it will help also on donkeys and things like that. If you have that, I'm sure it's the same. Um, I know people who have donkeys as well.
We
So,
have actually people tried it on dogs on the paws. Uh,
aha,
so we had a few dogs with the rash or itchiness on the
yes.
paw, and they tried it and they said it works. So we are developing it because we want to make a better formula for the dogs also. So this is a really, really lovely product that could be used for both cats, dogs, horses, donkeys, maybe
Yeah,
cows.
yeah, that's fantastic. And I'm really hopeful for all the people who are sorry for their horses here in winter time. You know, there's a lot of horses. All this um, dust and the earth is also a bit. Some places are worse than others. I was living in a place in Sweden that we had a lot of mud fever there, so it had been good to have this product then. But it's better now than never. So
It
yeah,
is. And it's the soil the horses is going in.
yeah.
Uh, if you have a soil with a lot of um, sand,
Mm,
there will be less mud fever.
yeah.
That's what I recognize anyway.
Mm, that's right. So, anything more you want to say, or we just
No, I'm just like
leave
an
it?
open book. If you are interested, just give me an email, give me a phone call. If you are in another country, you have to put +46 before the telephone number.
Yes.
Just kidding. Everyone knows about +46. But I'm so happy to be on this podcast, and I'm looking forward to do a podcast together with you again in Swedish, so
Yes.
people also can have uh, known about this product.
And look out for competitions in the future. You will be able to win these products uh, everywhere where you live.
Yeah, all around Europe. We will
Yeah.
send the product all around Europe. Uh,
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here today. And I'm excited about this. And thank you, all of you out there who have been listening and watching this. And please subscribe to the channel and please look out for further information from Christian. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.